Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Swagner17 back with another NFL predictions. This is going to be for week 16. But you know what we do. We go back and we review what went down in week 15. So, not my best week for picks, but a very entertaining week of football indeed. Like I said, this was going to be the game of the week. Of course, an incredible game. Actually, there was some pretty good games overall. But this one, very good. I did choose the Chiefs to win, so I guess I got that wrong, but I was pretty happy watching this game. It was a really good game. Chargers pulled off a pretty nice little comeback towards the end there. So we got that one wrong, and we got this one right, this one wrong, this one right, this one wrong, this one right, this one wrong, this one right. So it's like this side we all got wrong for these four, and all these four were right. So that's a little crazy. And then we switched it up and we got this one right. This one right as well. And then this one wrong. This one right. So we're just good on the right side. The right side is always right, apparently. The Seahawks lost. That was pretty surprising in overtime. Got that wrong. I thought the Patriots would win. Got that wrong. Thought the Rams would win, but I am so happy. I am so happy that they lost. Oh my God. All the Saints have to do is win this week, this next coming week, and we literally lock in the first seed. So it's going to be awesome. Really ugly game right here, but very happy the Saints got the win. So we went 8-8 on our picks this week, bringing my season total to 144 wins, 89 losses. So the same 55 little differential, you know what I'm saying? So, not too bad. Now, let's move on to week 16. I don't want to take as much time as I usually do on these videos. Let's just quickly go over some picks and any other thing I need to say. So, Redskins-Titans on Saturday, tomorrow, 3:30. I think the Titans are going to get the job done. I don't know if the Titans are going to make the playoffs, though. It's going to be really interesting. Like, Titans, Ravens, Colts. Oof. That is too scary. That is going to be very interesting. Okay, also on a Saturday night, Ravens against the Chargers. Whew. I know the Chargers, I'll just for some reason always remember this game. I want to say 2013 maybe. Chargers against the 49ers on a Saturday night in week 16, I believe, where Colin Kaepernick had like 200 rushing yards, and I think the Chargers made like an incredible comeback. It was crazy. So Chargers, they do play well on Saturday. I mean, I don't know if that's a fact. I just made that up. So I'm going to give the Chargers the win over the Ravens. Very good game, though. Buccaneers against the Cowboys. This is going to be a really good bounce-back game for the Cowboys, and they should get an easy win. Lions against the Vikings. Lions obviously have nothing to play for, but I don't think they're even going to be able to upset the Vikings' plans. Honestly, I think the Vikings are going to win. I don't know if the Vikings will make the playoffs, but this win right here will be a step in the right direction. All right, Falcons against the Panthers. I honestly could care less who wins this game. Cam Newton isn't playing, and I know the backup quarterback will not be better than Cam Newton, so I'm going to give the Falcons the win. Oh, gosh, sorry. Texans against the Eagles. Oh, my God. This is potentially game of the week. The Eagles desperately need a win. Texans, they're fighting for, honestly, first place. I think they have 4 losses. What are they? 10-4. So, yeah, they're playing to win this game for sure. They definitely want a first round bye. Eagles are still fighting to make it into the playoffs with Nick Foles as quarterback. But I don't know. Sam Darnold played very well against the Texans defense. And let's see, who was at home for that game? The Jets were at home. So the Texans are on the road again in Philadelphia. Oh my goodness. Eagles did have to play a very hard game against the Rams. So I feel like they will be a little bit tired. Texans had 1 day of extra rest, but they did also play a tough game. I think this is like impossible. I'm just going to say the Texans are going to somehow get the win. Okay, moving on. Giants against the Colts. I think the Colts, they are a very hot team, and they are going to get the win. Bengals against the Browns. I never picked the Browns for some reason, so I'm going to pick the Browns to win this game. And the Browns have been winning, so it's like, why haven't I been choosing the Browns? I don't know. But watch, now that I choose the Browns, they're going to freaking lose. But nonetheless, I'm going to still choose the Browns this week. Bills against the Patriots. I would not be surprised if the Bills somehow beat the Patriots. The Patriots are, I don't know, they've lost 2 games in December so far, which is probably more than a couple years past combined. So, like, they never lose in December. So this is a scary time for Patriots. There's just no way they can lose to the Bills, okay? Patriots will somehow get the job done against the Bills. Packers against the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, he's dealing with a little bit of injury, but he still wants to finish the season because he's a good leader, and I respect that. The Jets, they want to finish strong for just the sake of, I don't know, being a football player. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's going to be actually a good game. And I want to say the Packers somehow pull off the win, even though the Jets, they played a pretty good game against the Texans. All right, Jaguars against the Dolphins. I'm going to say the Dolphins bounce back after an embarrassing loss, and the Dolphins get a win. I don't think the Dolphins are going to make the playoffs, though. Actually, I'm not sure if that division is locked up yet. That's going to be pretty interesting, but I think the Dolphins do get the win here. Bears against the 49ers. I've been hearing a lot of, the trap game, and essentially this is a bear trap, if you will. Sorry, that's not funny. But this is a trap game for the Bears, and the 49ers, they played incredible against the Seahawks. Just a really well-balanced game, and it's like the 49ers are so, hit or miss. So it's like I never really know with them, but I'm on the Bears bandwagon this year, so I'm going to pick the Bears to win. Oh, man, we got the Rams against the Cardinals. The Rams coming off 2 straight losses, pretty embarrassing for them. And there's no way they can lose to the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals will put up a okay fight. I think Jared Goff's going to bounce back after a couple embarrassing performances, and the Rams are going to get the win. Okay, Saints against the Steelers. I was actually supposed to go to this game, but, some complications occurred, and turns out I'm not going. So that kind of sucks because I want to see my Saints beat the Steelers, and that's exactly what they're going to do in the freaking Superdome. Whew, it's going to be a good one. Saints will get the win. I'm very nervous, but I think they're going to get the job done. Oh, man, we got Sunday Night Football. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chiefs against the Seahawks. Oh, my goodness. This is potential game of the week. I don't want to say game of the year, but, you never know with these two teams. In Seattle, these are two of the loudest fan bases in history. Chiefs coming off a loss, and they played on Thursday, so they got a little extra break. Seahawks also coming off a loss. And, oh, God, I don't know why I yawned, but basically, both of these teams need a win in the worst way possible. Chiefs are still fighting to win that division. I think if they win this game, they're good, but Chiefs need to win. Seahawks need to win. And I don't think the Seahawks have the complete team. I feel like the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, will get the job done. He's going to do what he's got to do. And I just don't feel like the Seahawks offense is good enough. Russell Wilson's doing his best, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough. Chiefs defense, they got to step up, and I think they're going to. Chiefs should win. Monday Night Football, Broncos against the Raiders. I'll just choose the Broncos to win, even though the Raiders, both of these teams hit or miss. But I'm choosing the Broncos, so those are my picks. And then, oops. And that's going to be it for Week 16 in this video. And then, obviously, next week will be the final week. We'll just get a little sneak peek. We got Rams, 49ers. We don't have a Sunday night game? No Sunday night game, really. That's really interesting. Okay, so Week 17 is going to be very interesting. And probably right after Week 17 ends, I'm going to make 2 videos. I'm going to make a wild card wildcard weekend prediction video, and then I'm going to make a 2018 year recap video. And I'm going to go back to my picks, on the old channel. Go back to, let's see, where is it? My channel. Videos. I'll have to scroll down a little bit. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, here we go. Predicting Super Bowl champion before week 1. So this was 3 months ago. Obviously about to be 4 months ago. And as you can see, I have the Rams, the Saints, Patriots, Texans. I had the Jaguars and Packers in there as well. So these are some of the teams I predicted. So Saints and Rams, obviously I was very strong prediction. Same with the Texans. They are still in it. And the Chiefs were the surprising factor in that. So that's going to be interesting to look back at that video and see how many of my predictions were correct. I predicted all the division winners, who's going to make the playoffs, who's going to win in which round of the playoffs. And we're just going to see how well I did. And I'm actually going to be pretty proud because I know a lot of these predictions were correct. So that is going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. And until my next freaking video, deuces.